Alright, I thought I'd make a video about the Greensboro tornado back in April 15, 2018, and just give a overview of just what the radar was showing on that fateful day. I'm pretty sure no one in the triad is going to ever forget that day. Alright, so let's look at the Raleigh radar site, and this is be about 5 o'clock. This is the scan at 5 o'clock, and you can see a comma-shaped appearance on radar. The tornado touched down at 5:07 p.m. Let's look at what the base velocity, level 2 velocity, was showing. And you can see the rotation was starting to really increase just south of Greensboro. This in the near 73 and 85 corridor. Tornado touched down just near I-40 around 5:07. So let's go a little further ahead, shall we? Let's go to 5:06. This would be 5:02. So you can see around 5:07, this is when the tornado touched down. You can see the velocities got really strong, and let's go to 5:09 p.m. You can see it really got intense as it went to Highway 29. Let's go to the correlation coefficient, and you can see there was a well-defined debris signature as we went to the next scan as 5:11, and this tornado was on the ground on the east side of Greensboro, just producing a lot of damage. High-end EF2, almost EF3 tornado. This was not a weak tornado and was on the ground for quite a long time. And you can see, let's go to the next scan, shall we? And you can see the tornado was continuing all towards the northeast, producing damage as it went close to the Highway 70-85 corridor, Monticello, Brown Summit area. Continued to produce damage. We'll still get the velocity data. Wasn't as intense, but the tornado was still on the ground as it moved into Rockingham County. This tornado was weakening. It was producing EF1 in damage, and with some EF2 damage, but it was more sporadic as it went into Rockingham County. It wasn't just a continuous, intense path at this point. It produced significant damage, so not to underestimate it. People were seeing debris all the way into Reedsville just flying from this storm. So the storm was definitely a intense thunderstorm. Let's look at it from the Blacksburg radar, shall we? And let's see if it will load up. Right now it's not wanting to load it right now for some reason. Let's go forward on the scan. Let's see what it looked like as we went to 5:12. This is what it looked like. Here you go. And from Blacksburg, you can see it was still a damaging tornadic storm signature as it moved on the east side of Reedsville and continued up towards Ruffin, areas like that. And tornado eventually lifted, and then another tornado would touch down later on into Virginia. As you see, this tornado was moving near Ruffin, Lawsonville, areas like that around 5:38, and the tornado eventually was about to lift, as I said. So tornado was on the ground for about over 30 miles, producing damage the whole time. So definitely a day we don't want to repeat anytime soon. One person was killed and several injuries. So lots of prayers to anyone affected by this horrific tornado. Have a good rest of your day.